I'll give you a bunch of them. What is going on, dudes? I really fucked this up.
What is up? We are live.
Yeah, right? Feels weird, man. Feels weird. What's up, Institute? Yeah, I gotta share this out real quick. Yeah.
So,
wow, I cannot.
We had the craziest, longest discussion where Spencer didn't even breathe over Hellseekers. It is going to be so fucking awesome. We're about to touch so many different bases with this book series. It's going to be off the wall, like insane. But it's going to be very well written, and the characters are very developed. So they'll essentially be characters that deal with real world things and have flaws and that everyone can relate to. So it's just going to be fucking awesome.
Without being deconstructional bullshit.
And it's not going to be deconstructible bullshit. So.
Not trying to do a watered down Watchmen or anything like that. What is up, figure
Nothing
drawing?
Like that.
Institute, we already said hi. Sorry, my brain is all over the place.
Message this out.
Yeah, madness.
All right. Let us see.
What a day, what a day. Yeah, I'm like low energy today. We got pretty rip-roaring all weekend. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Reverberating all over the place.
Hi, Phil.
What's up, Phil? I was just going to say, you look like so tiny next to me. And you're not that far back. Like, if we get on the same scale, you're still like half the size of me. Finally, I don't.
Look like a pale son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, I'm a corpse.
In this camera, at least you can tell I have color. Like,
this is why I haven't been on camera. I actually died like 3 months ago.
Your head is like two of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Spencer is a massive human being.
I was like, put that fucking rubber mallet down earlier when you were like, I just want to smash some watermelon.
Oh, shit. I am live with Sasquatch.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know how to look into this camera.
I come out once a year.
There's been so much smoke. My eyes have shrunk.
Ever since the $6 million man died, I've been lost.
I feel like my eyes are so small at this point right now.
Kayla hasn't smoked anything all weekend. She's been in a cloud of smoke from me.
My eyes have disappeared.
Live! It's Saturday night!
So what is going on with everybody? What do you guys want to know about?
Yeah, right. We've been doing Hellseekers stuff. We got to like Zero Death Curse stuff this weekend. Kayla was all loopy from her medication.
I was so tired. I worked a con. There was no fucking AC.
Yeah. She had like a heat stroke and then had to take her meds for her.
My fibro. It took me out.
Yeah. And yeah, we had a real lazy Sunday when we were supposed to get hit with a hurricane, and we pretty much just got weird rain all day, and it was like strangely hot and muggy. But we got a shitload done on Hellseekers. Basically outlined first. We
outlined 3 years worth of shit.
At least 3 years, if not 5 altogether, with sort of a sliding scale of 4 to 10 issues a year, depending on what we want to do. So it's kind of like 3 to 5 year plan, I'll say right now. My electric kicked again. Oh, so I can relate to the noisy. Yeah,
no AC at a con, though. Let me explain to you.
Yeah,
it's
a bunch
not
of dudes
where
my size
be.
Just sweating around all over the place.
Your size are bigger.
Yeah.
And deodorant doesn't exist.
My weight, but 2 feet shorter than me. What is up, Chisa? We were actually right before we got on. That was part of the reason we took so long to get on. I said like an hour ago.
We were talking a lot of crap about you because I'm going to interview you this week.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. We were writing your name in my calendar in giant letters so my brain damage doesn't forget. So I show up on time.
Which I'm super excited about.
So
that would be fun.
Oh, yeah. Too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got these.
I don't know if we ever showed these, Jeff's little zombie design. This is actually the t-shirt design that I'll be printing soon on the shirts, which I'm trying to figure out if I could stream that or just have Beth shoot a video of that. But
I would have Beth shoot a video.
We'll be figuring out the screen printing for anybody who grabbed those shirts through the campaign. Those are gonna be a lot of fun. Just keeping it old school, like my hardcore band roots, one color weirdo designs and stuff. Oh, Gargoyle, good to see you.
Did everyone see your Can't Kill K patches?
Oh yeah, but those are gone now. Those have been gone for a while.
These are fucking sick. But we'll be making Death Curse patches. I mean, anyone that...
Yeah, that was the first sketch Kevin ever did.
I'm like, where is this cam? I'm like, where the fuck? I'm looking up at my, it's my laptop. And
that's why it's weird. Like, I'm looking at the camera to read things. We look like we don't give a fuck.
This is an iron-on patch here, but we're going to be doing...
Yeah, those are made by a couple up in New York.
Oh.
Forget the name of them. They're like a punk couple. Hardcore anti-Trump people, but they make like great shit and they had really cheap prices. I forget who the fuck set me up with them originally, but I didn't even know they were like anti-Trump people or anything. Not that I give a shit.
Because we don't care.
Yeah, like either way, I was like, all right, whatever. They fucking sent a bunch of it with the patches that they did for us, but those patches at the time, they were like sublimation printed. They printed them on like an Epson printer that they customized, which is actually like a pretty easy thing to do. You can buy a sublimation ink kit for it and switch them over, where they print sublimated ink on this sublimation paper, and then you're basically like ironing it onto like a white patch or whatever. So that's what they were doing, but it was this dude and his wife that do it, and they were like this old school DIY. They make like slap stickers and shit like that. They sent me a bunch of cool shit. And I ended up actually, like, again, I don't give a I think I actually showed it to you. I did a design for them of Trump. It was like an anti-Trump thing, but I just thought it was a really funny fucking idea, so I sold it to them. The fucking Pennywise, where it just said clown and people couldn't even tell it was Trump. I basically just, like, perfectly photoshopped Trump over Pennywise, like the classic Tim Curry Pennywise. And I thought it was hilarious. And this was, like, before he was... elected and everything. This was like ages ago. I don't even really know why they were like really hardcore anti-Trump or anything, but I thought it was just a fucking hilarious image, and I am decent with Photoshop, so I sold that to them, and I think they did some patches with it because I got a couple of them. This is like one of the only like paid gigs I ever did. Because I'm normally just like, no, I don't want to do this. But that was like a dumb idea I had while I was drunk, and they were willing to pay me for it. That's the best kind of job. What is up,
trying
Hans?
to make money. Just be real. You didn't give a shit. We don't give a shit.
I don't even try to make money, though. Like, I mean, I can't say that. I literally posted on Twitter, like, yo, let me write for your comic. But it's not for a paycheck. I more so literally just want to get my name on more comics and write more comics. I'm like, if I don't have to pay you for a page rate and you need a writer, hit me up. Because I genuinely don't give a fuck. I want to write some comics. If you want to pay me a page rate too, cool. Then I can make more comics. I'm just a crackhead for comics. I'm trying to tell stories. I'm trying to fucking branch out into film right now so I can tell another story there, make some money off of that shit, and make more comics. Like, I'm doing the dumbass reverse version of what everybody else in the industry is doing, where this is some sad, silly fucking career step towards writing for TV or film. Like writing for X-Men is the first logical step to Days of Our Lives. What's up, Last Beat, Hans? Sorry I'm missing all you guys just ranting in here. Good to see you, dudes. Never got offended by that stuff. I only get offended by stupidity and hypocrisy. Yeah, I also, I think we've talked about it on the podcast. I was the one to say it. I think Trump is the fucking funniest president we've had. And, like, my girlfriend hates him, and I fucking told her, I was like, I just miss, like, the comedy of him being in office every day, because I'm one of those guys that genuinely doesn't care.
I don't trust the government.
Yeah, on either.
I don't give a shit either way, because
you're gonna get me down like an Art Bell wormhole.
Comes and knocks on my freaking door and wants to offer me a boatload of money or a house or something to better my life, I could give a shit less.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that people.
I had to do my same shit every single day.
Spencer looks like a tree wizard. Hell yeah. I was supposed to be getting the mullet today, but
I fucking took hair color stuff with me. And
yeah, when Kayla showed up, she told us how she brought her hairdressing stuff, and she has 2 identical bags. She keeps one on her like dyeing kit in, and then the other one is her actual like hair cutting shit in it.
And I took hair dye, so I could have made his hair pink.
I thought immediately to myself and didn't say anything. She definitely accidentally brought the hair dyeing kit, because the first thing or the second thing she said to us after that was, "I forgot this, this, and this." She brought the bags and boards though, so we got pretty much all of the Alterna bundles bagged and boarded, all the bags and boards put together and ready, so when City of Rot books start coming in, those will get going into sleeves. The copyright hang-up issue that I had is pretty much squared away after getting some legal consultation stuff out of the way, so that's all good and done with. It was basically like if I just copyrighted under my name, does that fuck Jeff in any way? That was sort of what I had to look into, if that makes any sense, without getting too into it. Because it's Jeff's book, too. I've yet, I think, to do a book where the artist doesn't own half of the book. Like, that's just how I fucking do things. I'm a commie when it comes to books, I guess. Yeah, fucking... I wanted to make sure that that wasn't going to be an issue. That's probably like a retarded, dumb thing to think, but I'm just like so neurotic with that kind of stuff. I never want to fuck anyone over, and I don't want to be perceived like I am. So you're casting spells. Hold on. Oh, did we get Chimera on?
No, I wanted to get Chimera on, and you said he wanted to come on, and I told you to have him DM me.
I'm not losing my mind about that.
Chimera DM'd me because I wanted to get you on because I backed your book. And you were doing a fantasy book, I believe. And I am big into fantasy. So DM me. Let's figure out when to get you on. So there's a couple other people. I want to get Adam Lawson on too.
That's funny. Adam Lawson and Mitch just started. Mitch wants to write a Deathcar song. I got distracted really quickly. Sorry. And then Adam's like, write a Kill Journal song, and I'm kind of like, let me.
Adam is someone I've been dying to get on. I just haven't had. Well, I'm almost done reading the 8th.
Yes,
and that 8th is good too. Slide into my DMs. Bring a Slim Jim.
We got to talk this weekend too, and basically be like, Kayla keeps. So if you've hit Kayla up to try and get on with her, she keeps telling people to talk to me.
Well, no. It's not if you hit me up to come on the show, but if you hit me up to try to get Death Curse on the show. That's
what it was.
A lot of people hit me up because they want Death Curse to come on the show. And for some reason, I don't know how I was
that's like
the
20
main
people
person from Death Curse.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like me, you, Ryan, and Jeff in no particular order. Me sort of being like the head idiot in charge, but that's like just so we have one person at the end of the day to be like, this is the final say, but it's very fucking democratic overall. But
basically, it's
if you're
the organizer and the person that runs Death Curse.
If you're trying to get everyone on, you need to kind of specify who everyone is, because we haven't even announced like 90% of the people involved in all this madness. It's sort of, we're announcing things as the Patreon grows and we can bring more people in, because it's a lot like a fusion of a lot of different things, sort of like 90s Image when those guys set off on their own. Eventually we want to just be able to help dudes publish their own shit if they want, sort of without the legal attachments to a real publisher, and it's more micro publishing. Like, I don't want to be competition to fucking friends at Alterna. Obviously Pete Sametti, he's like family. I'm always gonna have my Ransomverse superhero books there as long as he'll have me.
Hi Pedro, hi Ginge.
Yes, what's up, Pedro and Ginge? Well, actually,
Pedro, I DM'd you.
Be on there soon. We're putting that stuff in the calendar.
Pedro,
too.
I DM'd you, so please look at it because I was curious about an animation for the beginning of my interview.
But yeah, the Death Curse stuff is going to be like a thing where, like, if you're in this little collective of ours and you do a solid book, you're doing something of your own, you've got this little sort of digital studio collective you can bounce ideas off of and find out what works and what doesn't work in a microcosm of, like, writers and artists.
What is up, statistical
Bunch of
zero?
idiots that don't give a shit who you are, no matter what. Wandering in to say hello to everybody. Statistical zero. Wow, Jesus, fuck, swallowed my fat tongue. What is up, dude?
Oh yeah, because we're gonna go on Ginge and Pedro's show.
I think he's the one doing the Pete Sametti, like short comic strips that I saw. Right? I didn't imagine that. I'm pretty sure Statistical Zero does these Pete Sametti comic strips on here.
Again, I'm looking at
or
the
maybe
computer for a fucking camera, and you have a camera
or
on
maybe
the other
retweets
side.
them, but I'm
probably
pretty
going
sure
cross-eyed.
it's him that does the. They're pretty rad. That's what I was gonna say.
I think he does do
yep,
them.
there we go. I just saw the banner right there is in the same style.
Yeah, he does do.
Yeah, very cool. Like news. I should say like newspaper style comic strips.
The King Cryptid.
Yeah, man, and awesome stuff.
That
gets in on the Geronimo draws. I see him in tons of streams really all the time. So I want to shout that out real quick. We had a good weekend. I'm just in a great mood. I'm just tired.
And I got to come back up here because we have a lot more work to do. And
yeah.
Oh, we didn't even have Beth figure out my camera problem.
She was all wrecked from her medication and heat stroke from the
awesome, Peter. I'll check it out.
So I was like, I'm not gonna have you sign your name a bunch or sign the posters where it's like supposed to look at least legible. And she was like essentially like drunk without drinking. She hung out with us the whole night, and I was drunk and kept forgetting she wasn't drinking at all because she just seemed loaded.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were like on the verge of death. Great times.
Yeah, gabapentin is a horrible drug.
Yeah, fibromyalgia is a hell of a time. Fucking.
Oh, Christian's in the chat. It's on my phone before it shows up here. I found out.
That's creepy. Oh. What's up, dude? Hopefully he's getting headphones soon and we can have him on.
Yeah, Christian, let me interview you.
I think it'd be hilarious if Christian finally came on and he had just been fucking with us the whole time. He speaks perfect English.
I can have Ed translate if anything.
Shows up is like, hello. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Do they speak? Is it Spanish or Portuguese down there?
Where?
You're in Argentina.
I believe it's Spanish.
It's like, why do I think it's split?
It might be split because a lot of the country. Ask Christian. Christian, do you guys speak Portuguese or Spanish in Argentina? Spencer needs to know.
I don't think I ever even thought to ask that.
Pero yo hablando un poquito español.
Brazil's really split, isn't it? Yeah, we just have Edwin on. That'd be hilarious.
I know. Me and Edwin speak a lot of Spanish to each other.
Is there a lot of Portuguese-speaking people in Argentina? Is that just my brain, like, mixing something
I think your brain is broken.
Because, fucking...
All my Spanish is from growing up in a Spanish neighborhood, and no one's mother spoke to me in English, so I learned Spanish.
Yeah.
I learned how to cook.
I know, like, bastardized Spanish, and I couldn't tell you
Gracias.
Because obviously I don't know enough about it, but it changes a little bit depending on like the area you're from. There's very different things with Spanish depending on the region, I guess is the easiest way for my brain to make sense of it right now. Yeah, dumbass gringo.
No, that's not what I said at all. Our Spanish viewers know what I said.
That's what I'm saying. The only shit I ever knew, though, Jesus Christ. The only things I ever really knew, though, was like shit from working in a restaurant, which was mostly just Spanish dudes swearing at me.
Let me tell you, Spencer's been cooking all weekend, and I literally feel like I gained 10 pounds. I've never eaten so much food back to back. All he does is cook and cook and cook and cook.
Yeah, Portugal's in Mexico, right, guys? There's a few.
Portugal's in Europe.
That was a joke, Kayla.
I was like, oh, okay. I'm Jesus. Like, please don't teach geography.
This is why you're not allowed on the podcast. Yes. Portugal, Texas. Just getting more north.
God.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend. We didn't get around to a lot of the death curse stuff. Kayla's 17% hotter speaking Spanish. The results are in, boys. Yeah.
I can't right now. I can't focus my eyes. So.
Yeah, you can't even figure out where the camera is. We've been doing this 20 minutes. Trying to remember all the other shit.
I have a contact.
You guys still have the stream tomorrow because I'm still working my regular job, so I have to bounce. Yeah. Oh yeah, today's Monday. Yeah, we normally stream Tuesday nights. Don't you guys stream on Tuesdays though? We do the draw stream at Rob's at 8
yeah,
usually.
It's necessary for you to speak Spanish.
And
Texas,
then,
you're saying?
We normally stream at like 10:30. But if you're around, I can shoot you the link tomorrow night.
Texas.
I need to get streaming more. I got more of The Office cleared out during this week.
It's contact.
Ooh, handle my high.
It's him. It's contact. I feel like I've been around Snoop Dogg all weekend and Martha Stewart at the same time. He's cooking like Martha and smoking like Snoop.
Typically, I stream a little bit after drinking. Anyone that does a long show knows what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, of course. I almost fired up one, what was it, Saturday night where we got really loaded?
He says their Spanish accent is really bad and he speaks like Borat.
Oh, yeah, right? Yeah. I used to do that with the El Salvadorian dudes that I worked with at this pizza place in town.
Stuart Dog. There we go. There's your new name.
They would like anything they would say to me, I would do. It was like our 7th grade Spanish teacher was this like lady they shipped in from Spain, and she would say muy bien, like really weird, but it was like almost like Dora the Explorer style. It was like muy bien, and I would just say it like that to them all the time, and they would like whip me with towels and shit. It was a good time. The language barrier was a beautiful thing there. I would make delicious pasta dinners, and they would make pizza and sandwiches.
So basically, tú entiendo un poquito español. So you understand a little Spanish.
Yeah. I was there already. That's my whole thing too.
Job.
I can't like tell it back to you, but something in my brain still.
You can understand.
Yeah, you start talking to me in Spanish, and I'm like the Manchurian Candidate. Things just start clicking. I'm like, all right, let's go kill the president. Right, that's what that movie.
I never took Spanish class a day in my life. I literally just learned it from my neighborhood.
I hope it's the president.
I took French.
Sounds fun, honestly. When in doubt, wet towels. Yeah, my favorite one was this dude Cappy, who actually like knew a little bit of English, but he was like the best just because the dude had a great sense of humor, and he like would just bust everybody's balls in Spanish or English, and he actually like lived in like one of the owners' like houses that he owned because dude was just like fucking crazy hard worker. Ended up moving over here from El Salvador, working at the pizza place, and then just was like talking to the owner and was like, hey, I've been teaching myself English. I want to start doing your landscaping at all of your businesses and all of your houses, and start doing that. And now runs his own business, is a like full citizen and everything. Dude is fucking awesome. And like when he left there was around the time I fucking left too. So it's like, well, the only cool dude just left, and this place fucking sucks. So take it easy. I took a year of Spanish in 9th grade, but I had the flu the entire year. Teacher passed me, so you won't come back.
Learn to roll.
Yeah, I say it all wrong, Pedro. But yeah, when I meet you, remind me. I'll throw one out at you, man. That was the peak of me probably being what, like 20
change the kid. I was trying to
22 years old, something like that. like drinking on the job all the time because the owner was just sort of cool with that, almost like not only condoned it, but almost like not enforced it. The fuck is the word I'm looking for? Encouraged it. Jesus. The Spanish from Argentina is quite crazy. Lots of slang words. See, that's how the El Salvadorians are. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I know Spanish.
Listen, Ed has the funniest accent because he's Puerto Rican and El Salvadorian.
Yeah. So, dude, those dudes would all get yelling at each other, and it would genuinely, like, if you told me they were speaking Chinese, I would be
I'm on the stream, GJ. And I'm putting things in Google. I'm translating in Google. I've been here on the stream.
2 months in the teachers on pregnancy leave. I think I told this story on here before, but my year in Spanish, I got detention with the Spanish teacher, and she was like this crazy chick from Spain, like crazy lady from Spain. And me and my buddy Adam got detention. I don't even remember what we got detention for, but she kept us in detention. It was like an hour and a half of detention. And I had to piss so bad. I was like, can I please go to the bathroom? And she wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. I waited around for like an hour, and I was like, I'm literally like at the threshold. I'm going to piss my pants. So I was like, you need to let me go to the bathroom, or I'm about to stand up and piss in the corner of this room. And she did not let me go to the bathroom.
You couldn't say baño?
So I stood up and pissed in the corner of the room.
Are you fucking
in a
kidding
potted
me?
plant. And my buddy Adam can like still attest to it to this day. He sat there and laughed like a schoolgirl till he was beat red in the face. She screamed. And I got another... No, actually, it wasn't a detention. I got out of school suspended, I think, for like 2 days.
See, growing up, because there was Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, I would always know the party that I would be at by music. Because when I would go to a Dominican party, the first thing I would hear would be like, "Que lo que?" Which is like, "What's up?" basically. And then it would be a Don Omar song. Would be the first song that was played. Would be Don Omar.
To a Dominican party.
And then
they would just probably
when I went to a Puerto Rican party, it wouldn't be Don Omar that's played first. It would be a different song, and they always played a Mark Anthony song as well. There was always a Mark Anthony moment where I was dancing with somebody's uncle.
Like one of the, I'm not gonna say his name on here, but one of the artists that worked at the shop that me and my girlfriend ran now works at a shop that Ed works at. It's a very small world, but I worked in a shop with a bunch of Puerto Rican dudes, and that's why I learned more Spanish. Yeah, Ginge, that's that strip club years. Ginge knows too, especially if his strip club had a restaurant. There had to be at least one Spanish dude in there. There's like a Spanish guy. We had an Asian.
Hi, Alex.
We had an Asian kid who did dishes, and he was like MIT smart. Like it was like some sort of like fucking. Like insane levels of smart, and the kid just did dishes, and we were like, why the fuck are you doing dishes here and not like building rockets or something? Like
Alejandro wants to come over.
We found out he was
order some crap. You don't even have to order anything 16. Because he cooks everything.
Yeah, I was like,
he's
order
Martha
some crap?
Stewart and Snoop Dogg in one.
What's up, Nick? Yeah, I was supposed to be getting a mullet today, Nick, but the only option now, because Kayla forgot, she grabbed the other bag that looks exactly the same. And,
I have hairdressing kits in 2 different bags.
She grabbed her dye bag, so it's either bleach blonde or nothing. And I don't think Beth's cool with me going bleach blonde like a dickhead.
He's going for dinner now. Have a good night.
Let's order some crap. Oh, I keep reading the same thing. I'm fucking out of my mind. Going for dinner. Bye. Have a good time.
Dye it pink. Nick wants you to dye it pink.
Fuck
and then someone, I think it was Lola, suggested that we do glitter in your beard.
A pink mullet? No, dude. No. Banned. Like, that's... So Kayla's been here all weekend and keeps telling me she's pretty sure I'm autistic. And that is like a...
Neurodivergent.
Okay, neurodivergent. Sorry.
You thought it. You wanted me to verify, and that is my field of work.
I didn't even say anything about it this weekend. You were just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. Like in the middle of us drinking, you're just like, You probably shouldn't be drinking. Shit, what was I gonna say before that now?
You're always saying it. Now that I've observed your
mass
household
autismo.
behavior.
Kayla comes to my house and she's just like, it's like, was it that?
Because I used to say, no, you're not. You're just freaking crazy, you know.
Yeah, she only saw me out in the wild, in the public,
and in hotels
people.
and stuff. But now in your home with your rituals and stuff, you might have some OCD.
Dude, okay, so you say do your beard like dime bags, but literally, this dude, a friend of ours, we've been talking about all day. This dude, Soup, straight up just looks like the palest dime bag Daryl ever. At least the last time I saw him. I don't know if he still has his beard or anything. But,
I think he still has his beard. His wife loves beards, so I don't think he would cut it.
Don't they all? Am I right, man? Sorry, I'm not. Sorry, I'm autistic.
That is not a sign. That is not a sign. That is just you being an idiot.
Just being a loud idiot.
Oh my god.
That doesn't count.
Oh my god, I found
it's all the counting in your brain. And
GJ, I just found this papusa. Oh my god. Papusa joint.
Wait, what is it?
It's like a corn tortilla,
I do a lot of eating while very drunk.
You can put cheese in it with beans, or it's like a cheese with this flour that's edible.
Wait, a corn tortilla?
It's like a corn tortilla bread almost. It's not like, but it's
so
not
kind of like a riff on a tamale.
No, it's flat. It's good. It can have a number of items inside. It's delicious. But I found one because Edwin is obsessed with papusas.
What is this again?
A papusa.
Yeah, seeing how it was spelled.
P-U-P. Well, that is a papusa.
Oh, it's kind of like a naan.
It's like a flatbread cake.
Yeah.
And it has like beans or cheese in it, or you can sometimes there's meat.
Like a Mexican pita.
Yeah, it's freaking amazing. There's this kind of flour that's edible. It's so good.
Pretty much all flours are edible. Or do you mean like
a certain kind of flour that they use? I'm trying to
like a rose flour
right now.
Are you like?
It's a certain kind of flour.
Corn flour?
The corn flour, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had rice flour and the corn flour. This one did just corn flour. So.
Maza? What the fuck is the word for that again?
Maize?
Maza?
Mai?
I don't fucking remember. I literally have it in the other room, and I can't remember it. It doesn't have English words on it.
Maize.
Masa.
Yeah,
masa harina. I think it just says.
I thought that was Jewish.
Yeah, masa. I was like, why can't I fucking remember this, dude? It's this cigar. Flour tortilla with beans and cheese. Yeah, tamales fucking rock. So it sounds like I probably like those.
I'm a quesadilla queen.
I want to just like if
you gotta have good carne asada.
I don't know how Beth would be weird with like traveling to sketchy
I don't know why I was thinking matzo.
And
it's probably because Beth is Jewish and I'm in a Jewish household and I've been exposed to all these kosher foods this week.
We have not given you anything kosher.
What was that bread today that was kosher bread you were telling me about?
It's not kosher. It's just Jewish bread.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make it kosher.
I thought Jewish food was kosher, but I don't know enough about Jewish people. So.
Yeah. It's only kosher if it's like blessed by a rabbi and done in all these certain ways. And we literally just ate like a fucking 2-pound plate of bacon today, which is like the least fucking kosher thing in the world. This is the least Jewish household to have a Jewish woman living in it.
We did.
We celebrate Hanukkah because I'm like, fuck yeah, it's Hanukkah. And she's like, okay. We now have a house that's not tiny, so I can fucking put up a menorah for my Jewish girlfriend.
You have a lot to set up. This house is fucking
we rock hard
beautiful.
for 8 days, and then we rock the hardest for Christmas. All the holidays, dude. Maybe I'll make a fucking Kwanzaa mat like I did when I was 6 for fucking Kwanzaa this year. When's Kwanzaa this year?
In December.
Well, I assume.
Armenian Christmas.
Armenians have their own Christmas?
Yeah, it's not.
What, do you guys have like a different Jesus?
No, not at all. No, we sell Christmas is just Christ is born. Christmas, it's a different thing.
So you have like real religious Christmas.
Yes.
Or do you guys
don't do it,
or do Armenians have their own, like, this is the actual date Jesus was born?
I don't know if it's necessarily that, but just Christmas is at a different
for
time.
Everyone. I don't know why I winked there. Just the Armenians. The Armenians are like, Jesus was born on 4th of July. That would be awesome. Play System of a Down to celebrate.
Or share.
I was just listening to some of their stuff again recently, and I was like, man, when I was like 12 years old, I would listen to these guys and be like, this band fucking rips, dude. And then like I turned 16 and was like, wow, these guys are actually talking about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of horrible, horrible shit.
What is going on in my veins?
Kwanzaa was made in college. My people have no celebration like that. We celebrate Xmas with malt liquor. Yeah, but so do my people.
My people do too.
Malt liquor and whiskey.
My people are just drunk.
What's up, Replicant? Nothing says Christmas like a Colt 45. Fuck yeah. Were we just...
Old English.
I think it was, Beth was talking about 40s last night. One of you said Old English. I was like, no, it's Colt 45s all day.
Oldie. It's oldie and mass. You'll drink
fucking
the old
45 in both
or
hands.
private stock. Or private stock.
That used to be the thing, just walking around with Colt 45s taped to your hands, just nothing but blasting all night long.
Colt 45.
I'm going to fucking blow my face off with these 45s. Oh, man. That is half my life ago.
Half my life ago, too.
Holy shit.
Like, I'm closer to 35.
Yeah, Toxicity is the best album of the 2000s. That was like, I couldn't go to a friend's house without that album just being on.
I learned how to play that on the freaking piano. At the beginning.
I got to meet Serge, right? Is the Serge Tankian or whatever, the vocalist, and the bald one who had like the pointy goatee at one point. At one of the Ozfests that they played, they were just like at a food booth. I think it was getting like €1 or some shit. And they were just there getting euros too. And I was like, oh, fuck, you guys are from System of a Down. I'm a little kid. I was like 14 going to Ozfest, just seeing chicks with like painted titties, like butterfly titties and stuff. Just like, what is going on?
So last night I exposed Spencer to the greatest show ever.
Oh my god! Yeah, what the fuck is it called again?
Junji Ito, a collection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like Junji Ito, a collection, or Junji Ito's The Collection. They keep also calling it Masterworks randomly throughout, but it's inconsistent from episode to episode, so I don't know if it's just pulled from something called Masterworks every once in a while. Some of them genuinely creepy and gross and like gnarly as shit. Some of them the hardest I have laughed in a long time, to the point where like I'm trying to figure out a way where Jeff and Ryan can also see it and we can do an episode
just
of the podcast. Just going to
share my Funimation account with both of them at this point.
I straight up like almost pissed myself laughing last night. I stayed up till 4 this morning and woke up at 10. Actually, it was up to like 4:35.
I went to bed at 3. I was like, "You have 5 episodes."
Yeah, I forgot
left.
the sun was coming up.
Nodding off like a heroin addict on the couch.
Yeah, the sun was coming up when I fucking went to bed this morning, and these guys didn't think I would wake up for breakfast, but I did.
I woke up and got my ass Dunkin' Donuts every fucking morning at the crack of dawn. I was going to die if I didn't have my liquid crack.
Yeah, Kayla or Beth was like, I caught Kayla this morning and told her not to go to Dunkin' Donuts
to get food.
Yeah,
she said, "Don't order any food. I'll wake him up and make sure he cooks." Beth is a great hostess. So
cool. What is up, Gerald Lang? Day off and working on my comic.
Jake, too?
That is the best. I'm going to be getting back to that after we finish streaming and Kayla takes off for the day. She's got some friends to see that also live in Connecticut before she heads back home.
And then I'll be back down here to do Death Curse stuff because we got Hellseeker stuff done.
Sign posters, or the rest of the posters, because we're going to sign a couple of them after this. what it's called, sign posters, maybe sign some of the books. I think we were gonna do that.
Yeah.
For your tier at least.
Did you even go through my editorial note?
Yeah, I did. I went through that a while ago.
You didn't send me it back.
I verified that with you.
You didn't approve.
Yeah, no, I told you we would go over it together. That was one of the things we were supposed to go over here. Getting called out on stream. We got to go over that thing. Sort of just like her editor's letter, and it's kind of like a thank you to all the backers, which is pretty much all of you guys. Anyone that grabbed the book, you'll be seeing that in the book.
But I basically wanted to put in how I ended up working with crazy ass Spencer.
Yeah, our little mission statement. Yeah. I'm not crazy. I'm just fucking...
I'm crazy, too.
Yeah.
So. No, I freaking forgot. I fucking hate myself right now for this shit.
Adam Warlock, what's up, everyone? Are we getting a mullet stream? Now I can't have Joe's sister do it next week. I literally just need to keep letting my hair grow until you come back here. And when can you come back here?
I won't know until I get back. Oh, yeah,
you're in
Hawaii.
fucking Hawaii. God damn it.
I'm going to be in Hawaii.
I'm going to have like a fucking pony mullet. Yeah, Kayla's going to Hawaii for like a week and a half or something. She'll be back...
The 9th?
Yeah, 9th, 10th-ish. We got a bunch of interviews lined up that I'm not even going to bother announcing right now, but I'll be announcing. It'll be a pinned tweet. You'll be seeing us retweet them and everything, but she's got a bunch of interviews lined up and everything. We have David Chisa in 2 days now. It's Monday, so Wednesday we have David Chisa coming on. If you haven't already, you can pre-order his debut book with Alterna. Rad Rose. Issue 1 is up on Alterna's website, as far as I know.
Yeah, I saw it on there before.
I believe it's in like the pre-orders section. It might be taken down just because it's going live soon. So keep an eye out for it on the Alterna page. If you haven't already grabbed a copy of it, grab that. And we'll be having him on Wednesday. But we can announce that one at the very least.
Yep. David Chisa, 8 o'clock this Wednesday. So that will be fun.
Papa Kanisu.
The first of many people from Alterna I'll be interviewing, I'm sure.
Yes.
Because when Nick gets his book out, I want Nick on here.
Pete on eventually. Obviously, you can do Ryan.
Yep, get Pete on eventually when he has free time.
Jeff, who will inevitably be an Alterna boy in the long run.
Yeah.
I'm not going to elaborate on that.
So I don't know. I think that's all we really gotta.
Yeah, no, it's basically we've sort of started treading into fulfillment. I was looking over the Indiegogo with these guys last night, and there's, I think, only like 3 people that only ordered the Alterna bundle and nothing else. So, I mean, I can send those out, but that's not really like starting fulfillment. We're still waiting on the books and everything, but the copyright stuff's all handled. So. The premium black and white edition trade paperback version is going to print soon.
This week, I thought.
This week. That's the limited print run. Basically, the people who bought them and a little bit of an overprint, the people who got them through the campaign. The mass market one that we are printing is going to be the newsprint edition. And that we announced already in the campaign updates is going to be in full color. By Nick Welch, our resident color boy, who is possibly still in chat. Actually, I'm getting like screwed by Dropbox right now, so we've been having issues with the file sharing, but I'm getting that squared away after this as well. And we will fly through that because I'm going to be helping it flat from the back, and we're keeping it simple and old school. I don't want to go too over the top with it. It's still going to be really bloody and fun, but as you guys have already seen Jeff's stuff, you know Jeff's a very heavy inker. His style is super detailed too, so you don't need tons of like cuts and grads and lots of flare work on the colors. Stuff really fucking sings with just some good flat color selection and maybe a little bit of gradient.
Yes, we are doing the newsprint edition of City of Rot in color. Nick is coloring it.
Yes. You need to send me a new link. Yes, I said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. It's been such a fucking struggle. Can you put it in the folder we already share?
Look
Yeah,
at that.
I thought that's
Sharing
what I
is
did.
caring.
That's the thing. Is just my Dropbox seems to be screwing up. I like your swagger. Looks like you just got fucked up. Maybe. I'm about to continue. Yeah, we're hanging out. What do we got here? Look at this. Where's the one you... I'm out of my mind right now.
I gotta get going. So
You gotta get going.
yeah, it's 3:30.
Which one do we already share? Cade? Oh, I don't want to drop it in there.
I was supposed to be over there for. I'm not gonna be there for now. So
All right, I just shared the entire folder to you, Nick. You should be able to now. There'll be a folder in there that's called City of Rot Inks, and that's all the files. No, I'm keeping it separate from the Cade stuff. That'll just complicate shit on my back end. Sorry.
Does Kayla want the Finch's contact to reach out to interview them as the husband and wife artist for the team?
Yeah, if you can get her in contact with David Finch and Meredith, right?
Yeah, I would love for them to come on.
Yeah. Did you ever interview them before at a con or anything?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm never sure. Like, he asked me before, and I was like, she may have interviewed them before, so, I mean, I'm sure she'd love to, but, yeah, now you know.
But I'm a big fan of his work.
Yeah,
so.
if he is into it, it would be awesome to get him on sometime, or even just do a written interview or something, whatever they're into. Yeah. Trying to think of other shit that we did. We did a lot this weekend, though.
I recorded Spencer talking for 3 hours straight without breathing.
I think it's because, I ran over probably...
And I was...
sort of a loose structure of the 100 issues of Hellseekers I've been sitting on for a very long time.
He said, issue 1, and then went through 3 years of shit. I had to record him because I was like, that's it. I'm recording you. Because...
Oh, so Dropbox is working really good now. Nick, I spent 2 days just trying to upload the files because it kept failing it.
Oh, you did the variant cover for Rose? I have a lot. Which variant cover? I probably have your variant cover.
The Gerald Lang variant cover.
I know, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it looks like because...
he showed it on stream before.
I probably I feel like
I should
Gerald
be able to
Lang. I feel like I know his name.
Well, you've seen him on streams, and you might have. I don't know if he's.
I feel like. Have you ever did a table at a con?
He's up in New York.
I feel like he may have had one.
If I remember correctly, right? New York.
I definitely know his name from streams too, but
yeah, he's been on Rob's a lot lately. Actually, I've been so damn busy.
Issue 15. Yes, I have that one.
There you go. Yeah, Kayla's house is like mine. It's smothered with comic books and crazy shit. Mine right now is just boxes of comics, but I just
Spencer made fun of me for being a weeb.
Yeah, I'm like a recovering weeb. I was an addict.
And I've always been one.
I was never like running. Were you like a cattail kid when?
No, I was never into that kind of shit. No.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of autistic either.
No, never into that stuff. That is not an autistic thing.
But I'm just fucking with you now.
You know what? I just want to beat the shit out of him sometimes, but he's bigger than me. So it's like no matter what I do, I can't fucking take him out.
Buffalo. Oh man. So I've been in Buffalo once. One of my favorite bands, Every Time I Die, is from Buffalo. They do like a Christmas show up there every year that tickets sell out for. I've never been able to get a ticket in time to go up for it. But we went up to Buffalo once, me and Beth, for we were going somewhere else. I can't remember if that was for the wedding or we were going to Canada or something. But we stopped in Buffalo for a night because she had a friend from college there. We hung out there. Went to this really nice like old pub and just got
Annihilated, I'm sure.
No, a couple of drinks. It's one of her girlfriends. I'm not going to get, like, smashed drunk with some chick she went to college with. It's like, here's the girl we went to school for, like, fucking music for. Is like all band geeks and stuff. Like,
those are the ones that party the hottest. Yo, what are you talking about? The band nerds party the hottest.
That's a stereotype. That's an offensive stereotype.
That is not. That is a fact from
Graham Nolan is a friend. Dude, I saw that. I think it was Donald DeLay.
We all love Graham Nolan.
Donald DeLay retweeted that new photo of Graham the other day that had me dying laughing.
Graham Nolan's awesome.
Said he looked like he was cruising in a Cialis commercial or something, but he's like, Graham Nolan's awesome, and Graham Nolan looks like he could fucking tear me in half. Like,
I love Graham Nolan.
I've met him a couple of times now. He probably would never remember me because it's just like a giant caveman, and I'm just like a weird dude at cons. But yeah, I think it was Terrificon was the last time I saw him, and that's been a couple of years now because I haven't even been doing cons. But Graham is wicked fucking nice dude. Does amazing work. I really like his style too because it's like very. It always sounds kind of like offensive, but it's very comic books, and it's something where like the stuff he does feels like it's its peak form in comic form. And that's how comics should be. Yeah, that photo is fucking great, though. Also, though, what I thought was Graham looks like the logical next step, because I'm a big video game nerd, too. Graham looks like the logical next step for old man Max Payne. Because I love Max Payne 3. I mean, I love the whole series, but... Just fucking dried out my whole throat. Dude, is that my?
Yeah, he has a whole house now, and it's fucking beautiful. They just gotta finish.
Hang on, is this
everything.
my buddy Tony C though? Is this
Tony
like the Tony C?
Tony
This is
C?
an actual friend of mine.
You have an actual friend?
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
That I haven't seen
Other
in a
than
very
Mike and
long
J-Lo?
time because he moved out to California. Is this my Tony C?
Tony C is a pizza place.
Tony's a patron of ours as well. Has supported us for ages, dude. I miss you.
Yeah. Oh, Spencer.
Me and
Beth. Cry now.
Me and Beth were literally just talking about you like yesterday or the day before.
Friday.
Because we were having Kayla over, and she's sort of like our first guest here, and we were like, God damn, man. We started talking about all the friends we haven't seen because of COVID and everything, and fucking there's very few people we could count up that we legitimately like missed and wanted to see. And you were on that short list. And then I was just like, that or I need to go to California and visit and meet all of these fucking awesome people that I know out there now. Graham hits the weights. Randomly turned on YouTube and was like, he was on. Yeah, man. Yeah, and this is the new place. This is my editor, Kayla. Don't know if you've watched any of the streams before or anything, but she's coming down from Salem to visit for the weekend. She's heading out in a little while. Beth,
coming up. I came up from Salem. I mean, I came.
up,
I came down.
wherever.
No,
Yeah,
I came down. I
that's what I
got to
was
go
gonna
back
say.
up. So.
I thought I had it right. Yeah, Bane's a great character. If it wasn't for Graham
he is a
Nolan,
man's man
I never
comic
would
guy,
have gotten to perfect that stupid fucking Tom Hardy accent. Have all sorts of good times with it when I'm drunk. Yeah, man. If you come back, you need to hit us up. We always have a room for you. You can crash here. Beth would be thrilled to see you too. That would be fucking rad. Sorry to derail the stream, everybody else, but this is legitimately like a good friend of mine and also a patron. I don't know. You've been checking out the podcast, dude, but it's insanity. We do a pop. I can't believe too. I haven't announced this yet, but I might be looking into getting some real comedians on the podcast. Weird things going on behind the scenes here with the movie shit. And the podcast. Like, the podcast stuff is kind of turning into like a legitimate podcast, and it's really dumb because we don't take it seriously at all. We started it because we felt bad that like the comic stuff was all going to be pretty slow early on. Oh no, it's all good. Bad comedians are the worst. Yeah, we're talking to some pretty reckless people and hoping. I'm shooting a lot of shots. We'll see what happens. And I'm liking linking up with other YouTubers and stuff that aren't just comic book people. And just expanding the community, introducing new people that maybe don't read comics anymore or know they're as readily available as they are anymore, and getting them in on it. That's why the headshot dudes, I just really like their stuff. I had been watching their videos for years, like their film analysis shit, thought their podcast was really funny. I actually just finally signed up for their Patreon recently, but I just had always known them from YouTube. It's like, we need to try and get them on sometime, and our schedules finally lined up. Now, fucking Hans shows up in chat all the time. We're collaborating with them on something. And you dudes will find out about it on the Patreon and then on here eventually. It all comes out in the end. Did you get the email with the high-res of Voidwalker I did a few months ago? I forgot to ask. I believe I did. I believe I saw it and everything. I think you sent me a black and white and a color version. I've just been in full damage control mode since we're behind on fulfillment with City of Rot. We did extend the book and everything, so it is longer than the 48 pages we pitched it as and everything. And we tried to make up for it as best as possible. There's some other little added treats and things we're going to try to throw in there and just surprise people. That was the newsprint version now being colored was a big part of the surprise too. And then we're going to send out a digital file that'll be, you can have a colored and a black and white version of it too, so you can see the difference between the two of them. The premium edition still being like a black and white artist edition. I have seen a video of Christian's commission. I did not see the final picture of it. What is up, Leo? Been a long time. Leo? Hell yeah, dude. You are one. We had a Alterna meeting recently, and the dudes are the only reason I miss doing cons. You are Angstrom, I miss meeting people. And I want to meet all the dudes in here that I haven't met. Because I think, right, we met you at, was it Granite Con where we met? It's bad. I mean, I'm smoking right now. And...
I'm going to be packing right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You said you were going to leave at 3.
Yeah, it's 3:41.
Ooh, we might have to wrap this up.
Late. I just saw the time right now.
Just started following Narwhal's YouTube channel, genius level storytelling concepts, such an interactive and connectivity between reader and writer he discusses. His books are tremendous. Yeah, Narwhal's one of my favorite people. I hit him up quite a bit, and I've been trying to get him to do a story for a while. But he's an eccentric and busy man with many talents. But I dig what Narwhal does. He's a lot like me with that. Just doesn't limit himself. He wants to, I saw the dude fucking screen printing recently, and I was like, I used to do this professionally. If you ever need any sort of pointers or anything, I haven't been doing it in years, but let me know. But yeah, Narwhal's fucking rad, and if you aren't already familiar with the dude, get familiar with him. Granite Con and Mohegan Sun. Yeah, I thought it was Granite Con the first time we had met, and then we had met at Terrificon, but I was just telling her today, my brain damage, just all the cons blur together is one long good time, because that's all I look forward to. Comedian, good to see you I could see you having a good long conversation with Kurt Metzger. He's one of the dudes I would totally love to have on. That would be cool to get him on with Jeff and Ryan too. I don't know if Jeff would be fanboying out. I'm pretty sure he's a big fan of him, but I like Kurt's stuff. I watched that video he did with EVS. I think he's a funny fucking dude, and he's got a good perspective on everything. But yeah, I would love to get him on. He's not one of the ones I directly hit up. I don't really have any sort of line with him, but
it's 3:43 now. So
yeah, we are sending some lines out, but we do need to pack it up. It's great seeing all of you dudes. GJ, Leo, Figuredron, Institute, William C. Good to see you.
Wednesday, 8:00.
Yes, Gerald
David
Lang,
Chisa.
Tony, everybody. Who are we missing? Nick, Replicant. Everybody who popped in today. I'm just scrolling through. Jake Tister.
Pedro. Zaid Comics.
We got to get you on soon, too. Papa.
Statistical Zero.
Yeah, Ginge, everybody. Blastbeat. Yeah, Pedro.
Gerald. Wolverine.
All of you motherfuckers. All you cool bastards. Nick. Yes.
We love you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. We'll be dropping some new stuff on the Patreon really soon. Some Camp Rainbow things, maybe some peeks at some City of Rock colors as they come in and everything. I'm not trying to put too much pressure on
and
Nick
Christian
at the
was
moment,
on too.
But yeah, we'll get down. We'll post some cool new stuff on the Patreon coming this week. We'll have a new episode of the podcast we're recording tonight with the dudes. And then as soon as we wrap issue 1 of City of Rot's fucking done. It's done. As soon as we wrap issue 1 of Camp Rainbow, which Jeff is like at the halfway point right now on inks. As soon as we wrap issue 1 of Camp Rainbow,
Alabaster.
We're into, well, me and Jeff. Jeff has nothing to do with that.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hold on. We're trying to get out of this so you can get packed. Right after me and Jeff are done with issue 1 of Return to Camp Rainbow, which will go up page by page on the Patreon feed. $1 a month to check all that shit out. The link should be in the description. It's patreon.com/deathcurse. Some of it will go free after a couple of weeks, so it's always cool to just check that out. Follow the page if you want to do that and not pay. There's already some free posts on there. I'm going to be making some of the old podcast episodes free soon, too, so you can just listen to them on there if you want to. They're also on YouTube, backlogged, Apple, Spotify, all this other shit. But right after we wrap that first issue of our debut slasher series, which will be an ongoing series, we're going to then jump into issue 1 of Hellseekers. Jeff has taken over as the artist. Vince has stepped down. Obviously, we're sad to see Vince go. Love Vince, but it's not for any like bad reasons or anything. He's just he's working a really good job now, and doesn't have a lot of time for comics, and is probably going to just be doing backup stories for a lot of really cool books. Like you're about to catch him in Blood Realm, and you're probably still going to see him on something in Hellseekers eventually. But Jeff's going to step up, and Hellseekers is going to be an ongoing series. We gotta go through the motions just like everybody else and pitch it to Alterna, but we're hoping it's at Alterna with the rest of the shared Ransomverse because it takes place there, and we hope you guys love it when it actually drops. But you can read it page by page digitally over on the Patreon. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. I gotta get this lady packed and out of here.
We love you guys.
Take it easy.
See you on Wednesday at 8 for David Chisa's interview.